Hi guys, I'm Andy and welcome back to Backpacking UK. Hiking, backpacking and wild camping are your thing. Please hit that subscribe button because that's what this channel is all about. Today we're tackling the hardest hike in the Peak District. So we've come to Edale in the Peak District and we've got a 14.5 kilometre, 9 mile loop around Kinderscalp, which is the highest peak in the Peak District. This route has a difficulty rating of 5 out of 5 and an overall score of 9.4. So I'm really looking forward to this route. It's also approximately about 1,800 feet of elevation too. So the idea is to do a bit of hiking first, then settle down, cook some food for lunch. Got some nice camp stove meals. I'm also using my brand new box fresh Innovate 345 hiking boots, which so far are really comfy. So enough of me talking, let's have a look at the scenery. It's coming out of Edale, so far so good, absolutely beautiful. So far on the hardest hiking route in the Peak District, hasn't disappointed. It's been a tough start. I can't wait to see what's ahead of us. So one of the aims today is to get us prepared for our snowdonia trip, which is our first wild camp of the year. We're taking on the 2nd, the 5th and the 6th highest climbs in Wales. So will this hardest hike in the Peak District mix it with the hiking in the Lakeland and Snowdonia? Let's wait and see. Joined by a few other hikers today. As you can see, it's quite busy in the Peak District. So this is quite a nice surprise, nice little scramble up to the top of Kinderscalp. that's it, made it to the top from Edale. What a route, can't recommend this enough. Take a look at this view, what a view. Out of all the walks and hikes I've done in the Peak District, this has got to be the best view. Stunning. Not sure I'm going to fill up in this little pool. Right, after getting lost back on the trail, it's really hard to navigate round here, even with GPS. You certainly wouldn't want to do these in poor conditions if you didn't know where you're going, that's for sure. Where are we going, Matt? One. Oh, yep. Chris and the beat. Top of So after getting disastrously lost, I've decided to rename the Peak District to the Peat District. My boots are absolutely trashed and they were brand new on today. Gotta say, these Innovate boots, not convinced. I'm just, yeah, sorry, I'm not. Salomon's right up here. Innovate ones, even though I really want to like them, somewhere down here, somewhere about midway I'd say. But yeah, I'll give you a full update at the end. Right, lunchtime now. We've got spicy pork noodles and a chili con carne, and I'm using my little Soto Windmaster and Soto thermostat cook set combo to do this, and I'll show you my view. Turn this round. Spectacular, look at that. Not a bad view for lunchtime. What do you think there, Matt?
Yeah, it's tasty, mate. Sun's out, chili's out.
Right, my name's Andy and this is Extreme Food Reviews on the cliff edge. Right, time for the taste test. I won't step back too far. It's about 100-metre drop on the other side. Yeah, not bad. Spicy pork noodles. It's definitely a 9 out of 10, these ones. It's not bad actually, this spicy pork noodle.
They're not bad meals really.
Look at that view.
Yeah, well, turned out nice.
Right, we made it to the top of Kinder Scout. As you can imagine, being a nice day, it is quite busy up here. Certainly, the Edale part was really nice. There wasn't a lot of people around, so we really had a free flow of the trails, but up here it's busy. And to be honest, I think this year you've just got to be prepared for that. But certainly me, I've really enjoyed today. I've absolutely loved being out. You know, lockdowns lasted 3 months, back out hiking, it's lovely. It feels so much better straight away. Just coming up to Edale Rocks. These are Edale Rocks in the background, stunning, and the view off them is spectacular. So we're just starting our descent into Edale via Jacob's Ladder. Again, lovely day today. It's quite a tricky descent, this one. Right, this is the last rise on our way back to Edale on the Pennine Whale, and in the background you should see somewhere over there is Mam Tor. So to answer the question, is this the hardest hike in the Peak District? I'd say yes. Matt, what do you think? You've hiked the peaks more than me. Definitely. Bit of blow in there. That's been a great route. I think the sun's helped. It's definitely made it a bit harder. Definitely didn't need those base layers, that's for sure. These Edale Rocks boots, they're fairly average to be honest, but I must admit, as it's been getting a bit hotter, it's just got that little bit more ventilation because they've got that little bit more mesh on them. But it's a cracking route. I'll put a link to the route in the description below. he's blown. But just remember, we did get a little bit lost. You know, whoever made this route definitely cut some corners, that's for sure. And it was really hard across the moors and across the peat, even though it's been quite dry and did get the feet quite wet. But yeah, it's been a cracking day, can't recommend it enough. The peaks are certainly harder than I've experienced before. So whoever came up with this route deserves some credit there. How does it compare to snowdonia and the lakes? Obviously it's not as hard, but it's definitely a challenge. And the route we did today really was challenging. I'd recommend it to lots of people. So I'd love to know your thoughts on this hiking video. Please feel free to comment below. If you think you know of a harder hike in the Peak District, put that in the description too. And have a good one. Make the most of this time because we don't know if a third wave's coming over here. So get out while you can, enjoy yourself. Me today, it's been absolutely amazing for my mental health, definitely my physical health. So if I don't see you here soon, take it easy, stay safe and keep watching my videos. Cheers.